normalised over here now. You see a moko kanohi anywhere, everybody's just like, kia ora bro, and just carry on. Whereas, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago, it'd be like, whoa, cuzzy. So yeah, I've had it for a year now. I've not once had any negative. I'd never try go clubbing or try get into those things, because I just know, regardless if it's a kauai or a mataora, you're not allowed in there. Face tattoos or whatever, anything. But just don't put yourself in that situation. But yeah, everybody. I get a lot of Pākehā people come up to me, like all the older ladies, and they're just quite intrigued, and it's like, wow, that's so beautiful. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Kind of makes people feel at home too, seeing all the brothers and sisters with it, motivating other people as well, listening to their stories. But nah, I'm proud to see it around. Doesn't matter if it's home or around the whole world. As long as our moko's staying alive, that's the main purpose for me, is keep it going. I think the one for me, which will probably be my favourite, is Love the Roots. Yeah, it speaks about a lot of where we come from, like roots and all that. It's not just about roots reggae, kind of speaks about what we all went through. So that one kind of stands out quite a lot for me. It's a cool vibe. Everyone I've showed it to is kind of like jumped up and had a bit of a boogie. So yeah, Love the Roots is probably my favourite one out of it all. That song really is all about is my journey through music. So yeah, it was cool that we got to translate it into Māori, and even though we've done it in Māori, I feel like the Māori version is sitting more well with me. I don't even listen to the English version anymore. It's the Māori version. The Māori music video clips stands out more as well, because I don't know, I just like seeing our culture on screens or anything to do with our culture. I love seeing it.